everyone, and welcome back to the Scandinavian Getaway with me, GWFM. We're on episode 8, I think, of this club, basically, Husqvarna. And I'm going to try and mix up a little bit. We've got none other than Djurgardens, the big team from the top division in the cup, second round. Don't think we're going to get through. But if you're excited for this episode, go ahead and press that like button. Smash the subscribe button if you're new to the series. And of course, don't forget to hit that notification bell for all that notification goodness. But yeah, let's have a look and see what else has been going on. But before we go into anything, and it's time for real talk now, so I'm going to change the view. Just give us a second. That's better. Feel a bit more comfortable now. Right, it's real talk time because I have noticed that the interest in the save does seem to be taking a downward spiral. You could say it's going down the pan. No pun intended. And you know, just to show you, I mean, I'm on. You know, I'm over on 1,134 subscribers at this point, and I've seen it for the last couple of weeks, and the views aren't great. Let's be honest with you. Now I know it's probably because it's a journeyman and it's teams that people have never heard of, and it's probably a bit of an error from my part. I like to think it was something different with the chase element with Tomas Fister. Obviously, I want to try and keep it going, but I am contemplating as soon as I finish with this team, ending it until FM19, and I've even contemplated leaving YouTube on FM18 until FM19 comes out, because I don't know if it's because the series is just dog shit. I don't know. I know I've had a few comments, by the way, which thank you very much to those guys. You guys have probably kept me going. The guys have said they've been really enjoying the series. That have kept me going at these extra couple of weeks. Because I have enjoyed it, but it's just, I just think sometimes I'm putting a lot of effort in, and I'm getting not really much reward out of it, if you know what I mean. And yeah, it does grind in me a little bit. And don't forget, yes, I've had a taste of streaming as well, because I do the Collab Crew stream when the network's safe and what have you. And it is a lot easier to do that. It's easier to just literally, you can sort out what you do with your girlfriend, your wife, whatever. If you've got a kid, make sure they're sorted and send them up to bed. And then when you're streaming, all you have to do is basically press play and you're away. Yeah, it's as much as what you want to do with the streaming. Whereas this is editing involved. It takes a hell of a lot of time while you're rendering videos or editing videos, and uploading them. You can't really record anything because your computer gets slowed down. So you just stopping and starting all the time. And I really enjoy this save. There's been times I really want to play it and I can't do because I need to record the next episode. And it's just, I don't know, it's a bit of a funny one, this one. Because I'm enjoying the save, but I think I must have started it too late. And I know the game is dying. It's quite old now, and it usually has this lull. I was hoping that the excitement of the World Cup might keep it going, but obviously, my level of football, it's not exactly World Cup level or anything like that. Or aside from probably Saudi Arabia or something like that maybe. But obviously that's a joke. They're probably better at Husqvarna. But anyway, yeah, it's one of them. I'm going to throw it to you for the guys that are still here, because I'm going to tell you the recent viewing figures. I've got it in front of me here on my phone, on the app. I don't know if you can see that there. I'll get it closer. I've got all the figures here, and I'm going to start from. I'm going to start from like the start, the very beginning, the very first episode, the intro, which went down quite well, I thought. But even that has only got me when I first did all the 5. I did 5 episodes to start off with, and they were all mixed up in this order. But I've only had 219 views, which sounds like a lot. It might be to some people, but in context of my channel, and that's been out over a month now. Obviously, not a lot of people are that interested, and obviously, I don't know if it's because I'm doing something wrong with the tags and that. I'd like to think I'm not, but you never know. But then after that, the next episode was 148, then 102. You can see the trend, it's going down by 50 and 50. So, then it started 72, 70, 67, 71. It's got up slightly, 51, 53, and then into the 40s. So episode 9 of 100 was on 42, then 47 episode 10, 47 episode 11, 45, 48, 44, 38, 40, 29, 34, and lastly, the last episode, 18 views. And yeah, I'm grateful to everyone who has actually stuck around and they actually liked the video. It's absolutely buzzing. It makes me absolutely buzz off my tits that people still are willing to watch me. But the aim of the game is growth. And I have been gaining subs slowly, very slowly, I have to say. And I've tried my hand. I did a World Cup game, World Cup All-Stars, like the top player from every nation that I could fit in anyway. Obviously, can't have a team of strikers. I suppose I could have done, but I did it where you had to play in every position. And it was a really good game. I think it was a very high-scoring game, if I remember rightly. And that's only got 37 views. So, and that's just before the World Cup comes out. And I did that about 2 weeks ago. Well, maybe about 10 days ago. Something I can't remember exactly. And I don't know. In a way, it just demoralises you, and a little bit. And you look at how other people are doing, and a lot of people are struggling. But in terms of the percentage to my subscribers, I don't think they are struggling as much as what I appear to be. So with that in mind, I'm thinking of either doing two things, which is what I wanted to put it to you, is just call it off Football Manager until FM19, because I've got some ideas, but there's no point doing it now because the game's dead. And just going on to streaming, which I would ask if I would implore you, because when I've been doing the streams, we're having a good laugh. Get yourself across. I'll set up an actual schedule. I'll probably release it on here if that's the case. And this is after Husqvarna, when I finish at Husqvarna. So, ideally it'd be if I go up this division, like finish this season getting promoted. The other alternative is I try and do it on a weekend, 2 days, Saturday, Sunday. Gives us more chance to get stuff done in between before I start streaming. Because 3 videos with everything else that I'm doing at the minute. And let's not forget the World Cup is coming up as well. And I will be taking quite a bit of interest in that. There's a lot of things happening at Leeds United, which a lot of people probably aren't aware of. With quite a lot of interest surrounding our new manager that's going to be coming in shortly. And I won't mind doing some more Leeds videos. And I'm finding that I'm struggling to fit that in. The backlog disappeared that I did. When I did the first 5 videos, it disappeared fairly quickly. And I've been battling to get them out on time. And I found in last week or so that I'm struggling. Like this one now will probably end up going out on Thursday instead of Wednesday. Because I'm behind, basically. So it's a bit of a spiel, and I apologise. It's coming to this for those who are still watching it, but it just seems that it's dying. The save is dying, and that is one thing I would say. I might continue this. I know I've said it before, and I know I haven't stuck to it. But that's because I've been trying to release videos as well. But I guarantee you that I would continue this save on stream if I just did stream until FM19. I guarantee I would carry on this stream because I've been enjoying it that much. But it's just the story element will go out the window because you won't be able to do it on stream. That's the thing, unfortunately. But yeah, that's enough jibber jabber. I know it's a bit long-winded and you're probably going to be pissed off. And if you've already left the video, then fair enough. I completely understand. But thank you very much for sticking with us so far. I've got a right sweat on now because I've been building up to this moment, really, because I've been thinking about it at work and stuff last couple of days, probably week, if you like, because it does. I mean, anyone who says it doesn't put them off, and you should do it for the fun, they're right. Just do it for the fun of it, because I do enjoy it. But it's just I could enjoy this save, streaming it, without having to put all the storyline to behind it, because the storyline obviously isn't pulling anyone new in, so I feel like I might as well save doing the storylines until FM19 when it's fresh in that. So, but let us know what you think in the comments below. Let us know. Tell me if I'm a schmuck and I should just shut up, G, and get on with it. Stop being a fanny. Tell me. And it might make me reevaluate my life. Maybe not, but it's just tough when you've got work and you've got a kid and you've got a pain in the ass lass that always complains. But another thing as well I will mention is the plan that is something I'm trying to get sorted as well as soon as is I might be moving the desk and everything into the garage and I've got to build like a false wall and stuff. Well, I'll build a wall, put it in the garage to separate it from the garage door so it gets rid of noise for outside, because I don't want to have people complaining if I'm out there at 11 o'clock at night. And it's just this has turned into G's plans on it, really. And it's just a case of I've got all that to do. I'm hoping to get that done before FM19 comes out as well. But at least if I've got that time as well, because at this moment in time, I won't be able to do anything. So do that sort of thing, because I'm always that busy. But I can get out there. I'm uninterrupted. I can get on with stuff. I'd have a bigger green screen, so I wouldn't have this happening with my hands disappearing as often anyway. It'd be a wider green screen, because I've got it folded in half. That's how small it is at the moment. And yeah, I just think there's a lot of things I need to do. And I'm not going to allow myself time to do any of these things. Because I'm spending a lot of time editing and rendering and stuff like that. Yeah, I'm just waffling now a little bit. So I will get back into the video right away. But I just wanted you to get your attention early on in the video for those who do watch. Because sometimes I get people... I've looked at the viewer retention and it's not great neither. Like I said, I know there's a handful that probably watch all the videos. You know, like Adam Ford has been great recently. I think Carl Whitehead, I believe his last name is Whitehead, but I know he suggested herpes for Haribo. I think I'd already recorded the Haribo episode, so I'm afraid I'm going to have to stick with that, but I did like that as well. But I know you guys watch it. I know Bood FM watches it, because he's a legend anyway, and he's helped us out so much with this save and whatever. But these are just the thoughts. I just want to put it to you and see what you think, or if you think there's an alternative route I can go down. But please let us know. I'm probably going to cut a lot of this out, because there's a lot. I'm saying I'm up to about 16 minutes worth here at this point. So anyway, let's get back into the video, shall we? Right, so anyway, back into the video, and hate to go back to it slightly, but this is kind of one of the reasons as well. Last time he joined us, it was for lead copings, FK, and it's taken us about 3 days to get to this stage, because over the weekend, I'm just busy both days. I wasn't expecting to be on the Sunday, I expected to plough through it, but sometimes unexpected things happen, like you get invited to do something as a family, and you can't exactly say, I'd rather not. I'd rather stay at home and record stuff. You know, you just get looked at like a piece of shit. So you've got to do things when you've got a family. It's a pain in the ass, I know. But otherwise, back into this. We won those last 2 games that you saw us, 3-1 and 3-2. Vimmerby were next. We'd beat them 5-3. Great victory, of course. Nyman with a hat-trick. Karlstad was a surprising victory, 4-1. Not so much because of the game who we were playing, sorry, but because Camille Alas, he got his first goal in the last game. He got a hat-trick in this game. Fantastic. 4-1 win. Vergarda, we beat them 3-1. Alas again with 2 goals. Hit some right form. And then he got another goal in a 2-0 win against who were top of league Skovda. Gathiod were next, 4-0. Nyman with a 3-minute hat-trick in the 90th minute. What the fuck? Gotta be the quickest hat-trick of all time, that. And then we beat Stenungsunds 5-1. Nyman hitting some form again. Hat-trick. Oslind and Dimitrievich. And then Carlson's, the last of his victories, 3-0. Nyman, Camille Alas, and Anderson with the goals. And that was a record amount of wins. That was probably the most wins I've had on this FM in a row. It was very pleasing indeed. We were undefeated, I believe, for 16 or 17 games. I can't remember exactly. Because we drew against top of the league Matala, who have actually overtaken both of us now, because they kept winning at the same time as us. Every time we won, they won. So yeah, fantastic. And then lastly, and by the way, that Carlson's game was in the cup against a team in a division above us. But Vastra Frölunda, or whatever they're called, Frölunda, they beat us 4-2, and we just didn't turn up. We were shite. In fact, we were 2-0 up. We were shit hot, sorry. And then we turned to shite and just lost it in the second half. I was absolutely devastated with that, because it did mean that eventually we fell to second in the league behind Matala by 1 point. Now, there is 6 games, I think it is, to go in the league. 6 games to go. We've got Djurgardens today. Because I've had all the long spiel at the beginning, I'm just going to do Djurgardens today. And yeah, it's away from home. They said to swap it over for some money. About 40 grand, so would do, but there'd be more gate receipts, and it gets split down the middle, so it made sense to switch it to them. And that's who we're going to be playing today. Let's have a quick look at who Djurgardens are. Magnus Hagelund is the manager. I don't think he's all that, if I'm honest with you. Motivating's decent, to be fair. A lot better than us, of course. Key man is Karim Mrabate. And Mrabate, even, should I say. And, yeah, He's not all that. He's got a Swedish cap. He's decent, but he's a lot better than what we've got, but he's not the best player I've ever seen. And they play in a similar colour to us, so one of us is going to be playing in as away kits. Right, so here we go. Regular tactic, 4-4-2, with the advanced wingers, of course. Norden in goal, we've got Hermansson at right back, Ephraim at left back, with Anderson and Haribo in the middle of defence. We've got Adjerovic, I still can't say it, Adjerovic, and the Wheel in the middle of the park. He's done quite well since complaining about first team football. Oslind and Sandberg on the wings with Alice and Nyman up top. Hopefully we can snatch a result here. It's probably not going to happen though, let's be honest. And yeah, we are underdogs, and that suits us to the ground. Or do we just go for we are the underdogs because they are massively favourites? We're normally the favourites. We've been kicking absolutely everyone's ass, and it's been awesome until the last game. Right, so the teams line up, and we are indeed in our away kit. Of course we are. We are away from home. Gee, you idiot. Right, Ostlind has a free kick, and then Linner with a save. That was a clear-cut opportunity, apparently. Oh, Jerovic. Oh, there goes another sex noise for you. Never mind. Oh, it's a loose ball, and Ephraim plays it through for Alice. He's got two in the box. Nyman! Go on, Nyman. You beast. This is what I mean. I enjoy this save so much. It's just, this Nyman guy is just a beast. And it's a long hoof, and Nyman brings it down with his face. 2-0, boys. 2-0, get praise, son. Alasso is in. It's 1-on-1 with the keeper. Oh, Linear just waved it. He wafted it like a wasp. That's what I'm looking up there for. The camera's there. Anyway, corner comes in. 3-0, the wheel rounds it off. It's terrible, G. Bonnet. Carlson, here's a comeback. Here we go. Carlson with the goal. Good finish, to be fair to him. Twat. Nyman tries to find Alice. He does. He finds the wheel. The wheel is on fire. Your defence is petrified. Get your words right, G. Gimp. Adjerovic, here is that man. He's on a hat-trick, mind you. And so is a Nyman. Oh, he's offside. Bastard. Just spotted it. Just spotted the cheeky little yellow flag over there. I mean, come on, boys. I mean, we have just anally destroyed them there. Their ass is basically like an invisible headlock. That's how much we have fucked them up the ass. And that is absolutely awesome from my point of view. Because they are a big side, I'm going to say don't get complacent. One of my players is going to get stressed. And then I'm going to misclick because I'm a gimp. Yeah, fantastic stuff. Faith. George Michael. Right, come on, boys. Let's hold out. Plays it for Nyman's in behind now. Is this going to be an early goal? An early fifth? Alas! Oh, that's it on the bar, which kind of sounds like a poem or something. Alas! He missed the opportunity. I still don't feel confident we're going to win this, even though we're 4-1 up. Especially if they get the first goal in this half. Here is Carlson. Tries to find Bonner. And there it is. Kristoffersson. Get a cheeky concentrate, please. Right, so we know my changes, and then Ephraim got injured. So we're down to 10. And we've got Oslind as winger at left back. Can sort of play there. It's like awkward or something. But it's going to be a nervy last 5 minutes or so. I'll tell you, especially when his headers like that are missed. And the score from it. Now my ass is really going. Looks like we've held out though, boys. 4-3. Oh, there's a score here. Haribo. No, I didn't get it clear, mate. Don't mess about with it. That's it. Hoof. Oh, dear. Let's Joe. It's a great name. Yes, get in, boys. Get in. Get in. Get in. Final whistle finally goes after so many get-ins. Look, we destroyed them. They just got lucky because of a cock-up by his winger. Yeah, fantastic result. People have written us off. Great result. Fantastic. The wheel man of the match, obviously, because he's a hero. He's like Enrique Iglesias. I can be a hero, baby. Yeah. And now I'm going to get copyright claimed. Yeah, you probably would go off if you had a fractured jaw. I'm going to call him soft, but he was. That's actually worthy, I think. Got chinned by someone. Right then, boys. Following a little discussion earlier, this could be the second to last episode, and the next one the last. Could also be the second to last next episode, because obviously we're still second place at this moment in time. That could change. The form we've hit is obviously title winning, but there's another team that's doing better than that by 1 point. So all they have to do is drop a point and we win, and we'll go back above them, rather. I can't even speak. That was key, drawing 0-0, by the way. But we're going to come back for the last 2 games of the season. We've already played them once already, I know that. But I think it's a good time to come to it. And yeah, sorry it's only going to be 1 game this time. But I just thought I had to get a lot off my chest and play the Djurgardens game because it was a big game. So yeah, hopefully you can understand that as well. A lot of attendance there, by the way, so that's worth a lot of money. In fact, it might actually tell us how much we got. We're about 90k for that. So that's fantastic. About 130k all in all because we were nearly 200 grand in the red. So that's helped us out massively in the cup. In fact, I might actually just see if we get drawn in the next round. In fact, scratch that because all the games are going to be played and that's going to take a little bit of a while, let's be honest. So, yeah, coming up, last 2 games of the season. Thank you very much to everyone who's stuck around with us all the way through the series. But it's either going to continue on Saturdays and Sundays, or it's going to be no more FM, and I'll take this across to the stream, to a stream, because I'll probably stream a bit more, because I'm only doing the 2 days with the network save, with the Collab crew guys. But I'll try and stream more on my own, if that makes sense. I don't know whether people will be down for that more so, but I've been talking about it for a while on streams and what have you. I'm thinking, because I do enjoy the streaming side of it. It's really enjoyable. It's instant interaction. I really recommend you come and join us if you've never done Twitch before. Come and watch us to see what you think. You might not enjoy it. It might not be your thing. But hey, if you give it a go, who knows? Maybe I can change your mind if you're a subscriber of mine on here and you enjoy watching my stuff. Because hopefully it's not just for like the intros and the sketches and what have you. Hopefully you like it because of me. And why wouldn't you? Look at this smile. It's a shit smile, I know. But anyway, until next time, I'll see you then. Bye-bye.